Hello, this is Matt Cannon with my thoughts of the day. I'm out here in nature. The sun behind me is about to set. I got a body of water behind me and just beautiful scenery. And I want to just talk to you real briefly about a quote from Rumi. And Rumi said this. They said, "Live your life as if everything is rigged in your favor." Live your life as if everything is rigged in your favor. He also said, "Beauty surrounds us, but usually we need to be taking a walk in a garden to know it." And so this is one of the reasons why I like to just come out in nature like this and to see a sunset like the sunset behind me and just appreciate everything that's around me. And I encourage you to do the same thing because there's so much beauty around us, but usually we need to be walking in a garden to know it. And I just encourage you, when's the last time you walked in a garden or you just looked at a flower and you just actually took some time to look at it and actually just pay attention to the symmetry, to the architecture of it, to the way that it's mapped out mathematically, and just see all the possibilities and beauty in that flower. And just like behind me, you can see the expanse of clouds and the sun setting, the hues, the tones of the pink and the blue. It's just, it strikes me as just remarkable. And this is why I like to come out in nature every now and then. But back to what Rumi said, live your life as if everything is rigged in your favor. Confidence is simply a matter of us believing in a good outcome, taking actions in the current time and having the expectation of a good outcome. Now, I like to think of it like this, that the outcome is somewhat out of our control, so you shouldn't worry too much about outcomes. I have a acronym I use, it's DHS ROD. And so I say the DHS stands for decisions, habits, and state. These are things that you can have absolute control over. And then the ROD is results, outcome, destination. You don't necessarily have great control over how everything's going to turn out. But if you act and live as if everything is rigged in your favor, like Rumi says, you're going to be surprised at how many things start coming together, how many things start lining up. And before you know it, you're looking at your life and you're like, wow, this couldn't have been more perfect. This couldn't have turned out better. And when you do that, you're taking in the principle of beauty surrounds us, but usually we need to be walking in a garden to know it. So get out in nature, go walk in a garden, go just look at a sunset. You can see the sunrise and sunset every day. It's free. You just go out and look at it. When's the last time you took the time to actually take it in? And so I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go watch this sunset. And I'm going to just appreciate the beauty that surrounds us. But usually we need to be walking in a garden or nature, like I'm out here in nature, to know it. So live life as if everything is rigged in your favor, because the reality is it is. You don't have to go too far. You don't have to, a lot of times what you put out is what you get back. And if you're putting out just that expectation, and that you're going to start acting like a better version of yourself. You're going to start seeing things come together. But if you're worried, or if you're having trepidation, or you're kind of just going through the motions and you're thinking of all the worst case scenarios, we are very much driven. Evolutionarily, we were created and we're designed to see the bad and to kind of plan and prepare for it. But if you actually expect good, you prepare differently. You know, you don't, the pessimist back in the day, they would be the one that would see a tiger, they'd say there's danger there, they would pull out and they would survive. And the thing that humanity learned was that pessimists were smarter than optimists, because the optimist said, hey, this is a nice tiger, let me go up close to it and see what's going on. I'm not telling you to go to a tiger, but what I am saying is we don't live in that day anymore. Very rarely are you going to come across those type of risks. Most of the risks that we see we create them in our own minds, in our head. So live life as if everything is rigged in your favor. Go out, see the beauty that surrounds you, and sometimes you got to walk in a garden to know it. Sometimes you got to walk in nature to know it. Watch the next sunset or sunrise and just see how you feel. You're going to be amazed at what's possible. And so I just wanted to do these quick thoughts as I was enjoying this. I wanted to share this with you. This is Matt Cannon with my thoughts of the day, signing out.